You are going to laugh when you hear what I have to play for you from Marjorie Taylor Greene, because it's so recycled. It's so absurd. And I feel like the MAGA supporters of people like Marjorie Greene would be sick of this whole act by now, but apparently they're not. So in an interview, oh gosh, so ridiculous. Marjorie Greene said, and this is, brace yourself, because this is major news that she's making. She's about to, always about to, reveal evidence that the 2020 election in Georgia was stolen through mail-in ballots. Now, a couple things before I play this clip that are just so strange about this thing. Mike Lindell constantly does it. 2 weeks from now, we're going to do it. And they're going to order Biden removed from the White House and Trump installed. And Trump has said, I'm going to do a press conference and reveal all the evidence. And the press conference gets canceled. And so number one, this has been done so many times. It's always about to be revealed. And why does MAGA go for it? But number two, you've been telling us, MAGA, Marjorie Greene, Trump, that this has already been proven, right? You said you already had the evidence and it's already been revealed. And that's why it was justified for Trump to try to overthrow our democratic process to install himself as president. That was justified, according to you, because you had the evidence already and it was already public knowledge. And so it was okay for him to try to block the peaceful transfer of power. But if you're saying now that you are about to reveal the evidence, then aren't you contradicting yourself? Okay, that was a long introduction to this. And after playing this clip, I have a few others, or a couple others from the same interview.
It happened in 2020 when absentee ballot voting was at its highest. And so when President Trump got on the phone with our Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, and said, can you find the votes? Where are they? He was basically looking for ballots.
Really quickly, going to pause your viewing of this segment to ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's so helpful to grow the show. Just make sure that subscribe button is clicked and click the like button as well. Back to the video.
And these ballots have been lost in the mail. And so there was nothing wrong with what President Trump said. As a matter of fact, I think he'll be vindicated easily by a lot of the work that I'm doing and the proof that I'll be showing pretty soon.
Why is it always pretty soon? Just wait until you have the presentation ready. The Georgia election was stolen in PowerPoint, and then present that to us. Stop with this, it's going to be revealed soon. Now, I'm saying that as if we're pretending like Marjorie Greene's rational. She's obviously not. And so it's just a fun way to make MAGA go, ooh, yay, something's going to be revealed. Marjorie Greene out there investigating for us. She's such a warrior for the cause. And then Marjorie will never reveal that information. Again, do you remember when Trump said, I have the evidence after he was indicted in the election interference case, one of them, he said, I have the evidence that all of this was stolen. And it's so strong that when I present it, these cases will be dropped because they're like, well, it was all stolen. So we should just go ahead and prosecute that instead. And he was just trying to expose the corruption. And then he canceled the press conference. If you had the evidence that would get you off of these cases, why would you wait to present it? Oh, we just have to laminate a few more things, okay? Just a few more transitions we're going to add into the Prezi, and then we'll be good to go, and this whole case will be obliterated. It's so ridiculous, and I've said this so many times. It's sort of the thesis of much of these stories. MAGA, they're insulting your intelligence. You know that, right? They think they think so lowly of you, I guess I should say, that they think this act works. Prove them wrong, please. Because if you prove them right, that says some devastating things about you. If this whole act, this character they're playing for you works, we're going to reveal it soon. But to reveal it, like I said, a few more things to laminate, a few more transitions to put into this really expensive PowerPoint. I need you to donate $5, $10, okay? Stop it. Stop it. They're making fools out of the both of you. Them and you. And I'm sort of feeling bad for you, even though at this point, you're adults, you should stop it, cut it out. But of course, she's saying that within the context of defending Trump trying to get Brad Raffensperger to quote unquote find 11,780 votes. Because Marjorie Greene is saying that Trump had it on good authority that 11,780 votes were lost in the mail. And he knew that so specifically that he could ask an election official to find them, but not specifically enough to give the election official any indication of where these 11,780 votes might be. If you knew that amount of votes were missing, you should have some sense of where they're missing. Okay, with that being said, here's another moment from the same interview.
Well, I think it's what we've all known all along. Obama is running the country. Obama is having his third term, so to speak. And everyone's always known that. And of course, he's coming out as the leader of the Democrat Party because he always has been the leader of the Democrat Party. Joe Biden is just a puppet dangling on the strings doing what Obama wants him to do.
You know, I used to try to take these things seriously and debunk a statement like that, but why? Who is that helping or convincing of anything? Sure. Okay, for two reasons, it's a really ridiculous talking point. The first being, if he's a puppet, whatever Biden is, keep it up, Joe. Okay? If he's a puppet, then sign me up for a puppet for president, because that puppet is pretty dang good at governing and is kicking your you know what, MAGA, with all the policies he's getting through despite your obstruction and lack of a commitment to governing. But then on top of that, I saw Ben Meiselas of the MyStouch Network make the point that it's a strange conspiracy theory to espouse when Barack Obama left office with like nearly a 60% approval rating. So if you want to attach with this conspiracy theory to Joe Biden, a popular political figure, when Biden, let's just say it, is struggling with his approval rating, even though I think that's for unjustified reasons, but it's the reality. So sure, say, hey, don't think so much about him and think about that former president that most people have a positive perception of. Okay. I'm done trying to debunk dumb, meaningless conspiracy theories. Let's just go with it. Great, Marjorie. Thanks for exposing that. Maybe you'll have the evidence on that in 2 weeks. Okay, and one more clip here.
Obama is the leader of the Democrat Party, and he's been running the White House this entire time.
Georgia is absolutely a linchpin state here, right? We got to win Georgia, or President Trump is not going to return to the White House. So we got to win it like we won it in 2020. Of course, they stole it, 9,000 or 10,000 votes. How does this play, do you believe, in the entire state of Georgia? How do you think this sets with people? You got Larry David, you got the laughing Hollywood elite, you've got Al Sharpton.
We gotta win it, he says, like we won it in 2020. Yeah, sure. Like Aaron Rupar, a friend of the show, said, sounds good to me. Win it like you won in 2020, meaning you lost. I'm perfectly great with that. So this is what is going on in MAGA world. I like to say this sometimes just to give you perspective. Imagine this is what you turn on. Okay, some of you tune into me, you tune into whatever, and hopefully it's rational people that you're watching. Other people, instead, turn on Steve Bannon and go, ooh, so exciting. Marjorie's going to reveal the big evidence that they told us was already revealed, and that's why Trump was justified in his attempts to block the peaceful transfer of power. And also months ago, they told me they were about to reveal it, but now they're really about to reveal it. It's nonsense. But people watch it, so we have to push back against it. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel if you want to get the daily bonus show. You want more of this, but the bonus version, you can get it at lukebeasleyshow.com/membership.